Alright, hey guys, Ham Solo here, Kilo Zero, Foxtrot, Yankee, Romeo. I am in Oklahoma City. That is the state capital for Oklahoma. I am sitting in their historic site. I think it is a Parks on the Air, but I don't actually know which park this is. I believe it is the State Historic Site Park, but I don't know the number. So give me a couple of seconds. I wasn't on the internet. Sorry about that. So the intent of this video is I want to do a final kind of either satisfaction or approval. Is this TidRadio worth it? And so this is that new updated version that has kind of gotten away from the spurious emissions, the heat problem, and all this kind of whatever. And so this is just more of a, you know, is the radio really good? Would I consider it a daily carry type radio? And so you saw in the last end of the video that it sounded great when that guy was on that repeater in Austin and he was talking you know, about their meetings and everything. The sound was excellent. And so it looks like they corrected the problem with it transmitting all over the band space and the spurious emissions. It looks like they took care of the problem with it overheating or shocking me, whatever that issue was. And so now it's more just I guess a feature. I mean, is the radio itself good enough to, you know, use as a continuous, you know, I'm going to carry this around all the time type of radio. And so I'm going to open the Oddmaster app, and so pan down a little bit. I got my iPad out. I got my my Ham Solo sitting here. I'm going to open the Oddmaster app. Let me record the screen at the same time. And so I'm going to try to do kind of like a screen capture type recording. So now I have it on screen capture. I'm going to open the Oddmaster app. And you notice the first thing that pops up is it just says Bluetooth, and there's no TidRadio or anything showing up. So what I found is sometimes I have to turn the radio on and off a couple times, but I just turned it off. I'm going to turn it back on, and as soon as I do, TidRadio Kit showed up. And so I do the little toggle switch to get it to activate, to go on, and you can see me pressing it, and now it's not doing it. It's not wanting to see it. It's not wanting to turn on. So I'm going to turn the radio off, turn it back on. There's the button. Boom. Now it went blue. So as soon as you turn the radio on, hit that little button. It jumps back to this screen that says program. I'm going to select model. And this is going to be TidRadio TD-H8 Ham. And I'm going to hit read. This is going to read everything that's... stop that. This is going to read everything that's in the radio. And let's see. It says Bluetooth programming 20-30%, so forth. So it's reading on here. It's saying it's 40%, 50%, whatever the case is, right? 70, 80, 90, and 100%. Now it goes to the preset keys. Now remember, these were for Austin. Okay? I'm now in Oklahoma City. And so if I want to see the repeater list here, I just put receive transmit list, confirm. Why am I having to log in? Shouldn't have to log in to do that. Program. It keeps kicking the model off, so I'm gonna change that. TidRadio TD-H8 read. It's reading again. Now I get the little blue bar down at the bottom. So I should be able to hit the repeater button. And this is going to give me all of my local repeaters. Please log in. Oh, I have to log in to use that function. That's what's going on. I have no idea. Alright, so I hit the repeater button, and now I'm getting a repeater list for Oklahoma City. I'm going to try to filter that, let's say within 25 miles, and we're going to do by frequency. And now it should show me just the ones that are within 25 miles of my location. So the first one says Newalla, Cleveland 145.150, and it's 18.8 miles. I'm surprised that's the closest one. Oh, it isn't. Let's see if is there a sort? No, there's no sort. Okay. No, frequency by 25 miles, confirm. Alright, so let me scroll through the list. Here we go. So here's one at 2 miles. KW5FAA. So I'm going to say, make that channel 1, confirm. I'm going to do the other one that's at 2 miles. 145.330 is WN5J. I'll put that in channel 2. There's a third one, KK5FM. I'll put that in channel 3. That's also 2 miles. Here's another one, WX5 Oklahoma City, also at 2 miles. Might as well. Now, again, when you're doing this list, you have no idea if these are digital channels. You have no idea if they're DMR, if they're fusion, if they're whatever. This is just pulling any repeater that's in that distance. So you're kind of at a loss to know, unless you pull up repeater book at the same time. I'd have to have another computer open where I can do that. So let's see if we can do any of the 440s. So let's see if I can sort by that. I'll just do distance. Okay, there's a 440. It's at 2.13 miles. And I'm going to tell that to be channel 5. I got another 440 at 2 miles. Can't tell if it's digital or not. Here, this one says FM Wires X. Oh, it looks like on the screen now they actually have fusion, all-star nodes as little indicators. They didn't have that before. So maybe that's a change they made to the software as well. Here's another one I'll put on channel 6, 442.150. And here's another one that I'll put on channel 7 and channel 8. So I have at least 4 VHF and 4 UHF. And I'll put import and then write to radio. And so it should write all those things to the radio. I'm at 10%. I'm not sure if that's coming out in the sun. I'm sorry if it's not. About halfway done, it looks like. 70%. Alright, it wrote them. So let me turn off the iPad record, and then let me stop this, get the radio turned off and back on to sync it, and then we'll see if we can scan and hear anybody. Alright, after I got the thing turned off and cycled, and you know, it has the 8 channels that I programmed in. Of all 8, I only found one that actually activated the repeater. So again, it's one of those things. I mean, it's a great feature to be able to program it Bluetooth, and I like that aspect of it. The problem is you just don't know which repeaters are what and what they're good for. If they're, again, if they're listed DMR, it looks like they tried to put some of them that way, or all-star nodes or whatever. But out of 8 channels and only one of them trips a repeater, and they're all in the same location, I mean roughly 2 miles away, that must mean that they're some of those repeaters that we plugged in are obviously going to be some type of digital channel that it doesn't show on this Bluetooth app. And so it'd be going to the repeater book and seeing if you could you know, confirm Okay, the one I want to put in, 145.230, is a real repeater. It's an FM repeater, and those are the correct tones for accessing. And so I only found one that'll work. This is 145.410, and I'm not sure. It's an open FM repeater, and I got the tone kickback from it. But let's see. Just give a call out and see if we get anybody on it. This is Kilo 0 Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, looking for a radio check, K0FYR. Anybody out there at Oklahoma City on this frequency? This is K0FYR, just trying out a radio after I flew into Oklahoma City. Seeing if anybody's out there can give me a reading on this radio signal, K0FYR.
FYR, you are full quieting into the repeater, over.
All right, yeah, hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just trying out this this radio, see how it works. You're able to Bluetooth program it on the fly, so I was just trying to see if I could get it programmed to something here in Oklahoma. I appreciate you coming back to me.
So you may have a little bit of about 10% of white noise. Where are you located?
I'm sitting downtown near the, I guess I'm on the historic, Oklahoma historic site by the Capitol.
And I take it you're on the inside of the building while I'm HT.
I am on an HT, but I am sitting outside at the picnic tables in the parking lot.
Okay, are you inside your car?
No, sir. I am sitting in the at the picnic tables, away from my vehicle.
Okay. Well, like I said earlier, you're full quieting in the machine, and you don't need to do anything else to it.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks for coming back. K0FYR 73.
Where in Zero Land are you from?
Colorado, Charlie Oscar.
Okay, very good. I do need to advise you too, this repeater has a 5-second delay, so you need to key up, count to 5, and then start talking. They do that to keep people from kerchunking it.
Okay, I appreciate that. Sorry about that. I didn't know. This thing, yeah, it Bluetooth programs, and it just tells me what the closest repeaters are to the radio, and then I program them in. So, thanks for the information.
You're very welcome. There's one that's closer to you. It's the 146.82 machine. It's only about 1.5 miles north of you.
All right, yeah. Let me program in that and see if I can get a return off of that. I appreciate it. Does it have any tones on it?
It does. I don't remember the tone. It's kind of an odd tone for this area.
Okay, thanks. I'll look it up on a repeater book. I appreciate it. K0FYR.
Very good. Enjoy your visit down here. KB5IBY.
All right, so they wanted me to go and try this other repeater,
7, 8, 9.
and I'm going to try to manual program it in.
89.
So let me get into VFO, frequency mode. I want 146.820, and I'm going to do menu. receive CTCSS. I'm going to hit menu, and I'm going to enter 151.4 menu.
Confirm.
Then I'm going to go to transmit CTCSS. It automatically locked that in. I couldn't put split frequencies if I want, but or split tones, but it looks like it's probably going to be enter and exit tone is fine. Transmit, select main, scan. Just trying to see if there's an offset, like if it has an automatic offset. So sometimes that means like a writ direction. I'm going to think that it is negative, minus. So it should do it minus 0.6.
Confirm.
Right? And that should be it. See if I can save it. Memory. Let's change that to channel 10. Save.
Confirm.
And then I'm going to hit exit.
Channel mode.
So I'm in channel 10. 146.820 just actually happens to be the repeater, main repeater that we used back in Colorado. And then I've got it set with the tones 151.4. Let's try that out. Alright, so I just manually programmed in that 146.820. Now got the offset set on it and the tone, so let's give it a try. Alright, this is Kilo 0 Foxtrot Yankee Romeo doing a radio check on the 146.820 repeater, K0 FYR. So it did key it up, and I heard the CW tone right before I turned the camera back on. So I am hitting that repeater. He said it was only about 1.5 miles or so from here. So, you know, hitting it nice and strong. I'm getting good audio out of the radio. I've been trying to touch those buttons the whole time on the back while I'm transmitting each time. Not feeling any tingling burn sensation, RF burn, or whatever I felt before. So, all in all, I mean, I think it's a decent HT. I don't even know the price on these, actually. Probably somewhere in the $40–50 range. I don't know. Let me look that up and see what the going rate is for this radio. It's got a good sound on it, and so I've been okay with both the audio and so forth. However, they did say that my audio was a little white noise in the background, like if I was in an office building or something. So far, I haven't seen or haven't heard of any other complaints on that, if you want to call it a complaint. Alright, so I have and this is both on their website, I have a Baofeng UV82 high power 8-watt radio. That is $49.99 on their website. This TidRadio H8 with the Bluetooth programming feature is $69.99 on their website. So $50 if you want a Baofeng that you're not able to program via Bluetooth, or $70 basically if you want this version where you can Bluetooth program on the fly. You know, and I've done that in several different cities now. Going to be in Manhattan on Tuesday next week. I think today is Thursday, in Oklahoma City. I'm here till Saturday, go home for a day, and then I'm going to be in Manhattan, New York. I guess I could take it with me and you know, see about trying to transmit there and pull in repeaters. I don't know how many repeaters they got in. Probably pretty noisy in downtown New York, you know. But other than that, I mean, I think that the radio works well. You know, I like the ability to do the Bluetooth programming. The only problem is that sometimes there's a hiccup trying to get it to pick it up. It's when you first turn it on, you got to do it in the app. I don't like that, I'm having to verify if the repeaters are good or not, because it doesn't really know the difference between, running through D-Star, All-Star.
Humidity 47%.
Whoops.
The wind was held at
Scanning the weather channels.
The pressure was 29.80 inches and rising.
And so, that's a little unfortunate as far as, the program aspect to it.
Upper 30s.
What are you doing? Still scanning?
15 miles an hour. Chance of rain 90%.
And so, all in all, I'm glad they repaired all the problems with it. It's a decent little radio. I have another one that I actually prefer for my daily carry, except I don't take it traveling with me all the time. But other than that, now that they fixed it, I mean, it seems like it'd be a nice, decent little HT for people. So maybe put a better antenna on it, signal stick or something like that, and from there you should be able to take it backpacking, hiking, and all that. It's a little pricey, but all in all, I think it's a decent radio. So hope you enjoyed that. This is Ham Solo K0FYR 73.